Fabulous. Right, happy birthday if it's your birthday today. Were you out clapping for the carers last night? Last night we all came together to do it. Streets across the county coming up with all sorts of ways to say thank you, from making noise with pots and pans to a DJ setting up his kit on his driveway. And here's how they do it in Randley. Oh, I love it.
This is brilliant.
Keep it going. See, we've been talking about playing an instrument.
That's a great instrument to play.
Steel drums. That was Rick Costco treating his street to some glorious sounds, and he's on the line now with Sherry Payne, his neighbour. So first, Rick, let's start with you. Good morning.
Good morning, both. Hope you're all right.
Yes.
Morning, Rick.
That was you playing that, was it?
It was, yeah.
So you just happened to have some steel drums?
Well, I've played since I was 11 years old at my local school, and I went back and taught it for 12 years to local kids from around the area. And I've still got my own steel band now. And, so it's basically one of my drums that I've borrowed during this time and play to the street every week, basically, yeah.
Oh, how wonderful. So did you just say you borrowed some? You haven't got your own?
Oh, no, they're my set, yeah, they're my set.
Oh, right,
yeah.
Okay. And so if I sort of said, can you play such and such, you'd be pretty much able to play anything, would you?
Within reason, yeah, I might have to learn a little bit first. Depends what it is.
You know, we won't do this to you now, but we're gonna get you to play the song that Adam's been playing all morning. He's been going on about from Film Night, the Barry Norman thing.
Yeah, that's it.
So what we'll do is we'll get that. We'll get you to record that, and then we can play it out next week. Is that all right?
That is fantastic, yeah, no problem.
You think you're about to do this?
You can play that on the steel drums. Yeah, you can do that.
That's fine,
Sound
yeah.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my task for this week then.
That's your task for this week, yes, exactly. So you've been playing the steel drums since you were, what, 11?
About 11, yeah. So basically I've got my own set of steel drums at the moment. Just me and my friends that go around. We're called the Telford the Telford Steel Band. Obviously based in Telford. We go all over the country gigging. Went to Wales last year. So it's just basically my friends at the moment, but we are looking to do community groups with adults and children. Just something, obviously, when all this is over, something we can look, into doing, really, and just widen it, really, to everyone.
What would you normally be doing, then?
Well, I'm a driving instructor.
Oh, no.
So I'm working at the moment. And I also work for C.J. Williams Funeral Service, part-time.
Right.
So, just a mixture of everything, to be honest.
There you are, actually. Presumably, with a driving instructor, you're not going to be able to be back at work properly for a while, then?
No, that's why I've been playing my steel pan in my house for about 8 weeks solid now. So,
do you live in a detached house?
No, I've got my next door neighbour, the one my house is attached to. It's his fault all this has started off because he said, Rick, get your steel pan out on the drive. I was like, absolutely not. And for the last 8 weeks now, I've done it on the drive. So, no, my next door neighbour's absolutely fine with it.
There's something wonderful about the steel drums. It just puts a little bit of joy in your heart, doesn't it?
Well, it does. Just the sound. It's just something a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Right, let's talk to Sherry then, who is your neighbour. Sherry, what do you make of all of this?
I love it. I really love it. Every Thursday, after our clapping for the NHS heroes and all the key workers that are out there, Rick plays a few tunes for us. And it's just really brought a ray of light and created a really great community spirit in this lockdown period that we're in. And in the style of Mickey Flanagan, Thursday nights are truly our streets going out night. They really are. They really are.
How long does this go on for then?
Probably, well, it was a little bit longer last night for the simple fact that I'd contacted yourselves and BBC West Midlands, and we also was out there and I recorded a few bits, and Rick was actually on the Midlands Today News last night as well at 10:30, the late session. So it normally goes on for about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, lovely.
But it is just truly wonderful, and the whole street are just so appreciative because it gives us something to look forward to.
Definitely. What's the mood like where you live then? Are people sort of helping each other out?
People are helping each other out. People are talking to people, and I've been one of that culprits because everybody's life is just a busy life. When you sort of drive past and you say, sort of, you wave, you acknowledge, but now people are speaking to each other.
What's
and
Rick?
it's just a beautiful community spirit.
That's lovely. So, Rick, are you going to be continuing doing this every Thursday night?
Well, it depends if we keep up all the songs. The requests that I've got been sent in, so along with yourselves now as well. I think I'll be I'll be carrying on, definitely.
What other requests have you had?
Just all sorts. I'm playing Club Tropicana, or you name it. I'm playing everything at the moment. So my bathroom is my new studio at the moment.
Oh, how wonderful! And so, do you get booked for gigs and things as well?
Yeah, well, just before the lockdown, I've done a wedding, which is the last concert I've done. And since that, obviously nothing. But I mean, we've been booked out to play in Wales this year and all over at various events, the Telford Balloon Festival.
Right.
Obviously, it's all been cancelled, unfortunately. But always out, gigging and doing shows.
You play any other instruments?
I do. I play sax. And I play,
come on! You're just showing off now.
I play piano as well. All sorts, to be honest. But yeah. But
Right, now- Well, I've always heard that the saxophone is one of the most difficult instruments to play. And Adam and I were discussing this earlier, and he said, why? Could you explain?
I think there's so much to it, like with the reed as well. It's just all about the mouthpiece and having your mouth in the right shape, and then obviously your fingers as well. It's a bit to get your head around. But once you've got it, you should come and give it a go. When all this is over, you should come have some lessons.
Yeah, and Adam can have a go on the steel drums.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, or you can teach me Baker Street or something. That'd be
Baker
amazing.
Street. Oh,
That'd be
can
great.
you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I presume you can do Baker Street.
I can, yes.
Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. You can do everything, can't you, Rick?
Just not work at the moment.
No, just not work.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Nothing much, to be honest. No, probably just a bit more steel pan work and...
You haven't got a list of
about
jobs
it.
then?
Say again, sorry?
You haven't got a list of jobs?
No, definitely not. No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
The jet spray was done the first week, I think, and that's it now.
Well, it's lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much. And we'll hopefully hear your steel pan version of, what's it called? Film.
That's it.
Film. Barry
And
Norman.
then add the year.
Thanks very much, Rick.
Before you go, guys, can I just give a quick shout out to my friends and family for all their support, and also all the guys at CJ Williams Funeral Service for doing a great job at this moment in time. Is that all right?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Rick, thank you very much. That's Rick
Thank you for your time,
Costco and Sherry Payne. I don't suppose you've got it to hand his little bit, have you? Again?
What's that?
His little bit of his steel drums again?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It obviously kicks in a moment.
Rick Costco playing the steel drums every Thursday night in Randley for Clap for Our Carers, and that was his neighbour Sherry Payne.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at what the weather's doing. Good morning, Rich Davis.